What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So we're going over the next Prime Warframe in Warframe, and also who is the next to get vaulted. There's a big, important frame being vaulted with the next Prime Access, and we're going to be talking about what release window you can expect for that as well. I want to make sure we had plenty of time to give preparation on this one, as this is some important items that you're going to make sure you want to get before this stuff comes out in probably like August. Let's get right into it though. Before we do, make sure you sub this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, discussion videos, and the like. You're in the right place for Warframe content. Alright, let's get right into it. So, as far as when the next Prime Access will be released, the previous one was Protea Prime. That came on May 1st. And if you didn't know this, these Prime Accesses usually are like every 3 months. So I'm expecting the next Prime Access to be in August, like early August of this year. So if it was exactly 3 months, it'd be like August 1st. But yes, the next Prime Access should be around August 1st, August 8th of this year. What frame will it be? Well, chronologically, it should be Xaku Prime. Yes, Xaku Prime should be the next one, because as far as chronological order, this is the most recent one after Protea came out. And yeah, so as far as Xaku, they're a pretty annoying farm to frame. Frame to farm. They come from Deimos, and they require resources from all the open worlds, if I recall correctly. And as far as what weapons Xaku Prime should come out with in early August, Xaku only has one signature weapon, but it's a strong signature weapon, the Quastis Melee. I made a video with this using Wrathful Advance with Ash actually over a month ago at this point. So yeah, a prime version of these things should be pretty deadly. I'm expecting like maybe a status chance buff, but these are some war fans that actually launch out daggers when you heavy attack with them. And they're really good for disruption because they are a ranged slash-focused melee weapon with heavy attacks. When the nullification burst of the Demolist goes out, you are pretty far away with your dagger launcher. So pretty nice there. A prime version of this would be amazing. As far as a special trait, the daggers that you launch with this thing are more accurate when you are wielding them with Xaku. So there you go. Prime version of that could be pretty nice. Now as far as the second item, since Xaku only has one signature weapon, what would the other item be? And of course, yeah, Xaku is quite powerful. I've got Xaku build videos on the channel if you're interested. But yeah, Xaku is very powerful. I'm thinking it might be a really old secondary that we don't have a prime version for. So for example, how about the Kunai? The Kunai is one of the oldest weapons of the entire game. I know it's called Kunai Prime, but I just named it because it's funny. The Kunai is one of the oldest weapons in all of Warframe and does still not have an actual prime. That's a very old one. Honestly, one of the first ones that was added to the entire game of Warframe, the Kunai. We have the Haku Prime, but we do not have a Kunai Prime. So if not that, how about a Furus Prime? I know I also renamed this to Furus Prime as well. There is no Furus Prime. There's only a Mark 1 Furus and a Furus Normal. So Furus Prime, we have an Afurus Prime. I don't know how they really handle that, but I think we do need a Furus Prime, as there's a Furus Incarnon and an Afurus Incarnon. So a Prime 1 for this would be great. Additionally, some other options. They could do a primary, something. The Daiku Prime is long overdue. So that would be a nice one they could also add as well. That is speculation. I think I'm guaranteeing you the Quastis and Xaku. I'm not guaranteeing Daiku or anything like that. But I hope that they do a Daiku at some point. Now that we know what is being the new frame in early August of this year, and of course, yeah, Xaku is very strong. Is this a good build? Looks like a pretty decent build to me. But yeah, my main Cascade build for Xaku is this one. This is meant for level 10,000 missions. Use Terrified because Terrified is easier to use than Xaku's 3. You want to use multi-augmenting enough power strength for that armor strip, and so on and so forth. So really good stuff here. And of course, you use Maturai for the double dash as well. And we got some shards on here of power strength, casting speed, and equilibrium. But yeah, so we know what the new stuff should be, besides, the mystery third item, because Prime Access is usually a third item, 3 items. What is being vaulted? Now, this is important. If you do not have the things we're about to talk about right now, I would suggest getting specifically the frame and the primary, like, immediately, basically. You have, like, 2 months to do this. The next frame to get vaulted should be Revenant Prime. Yes, that's, you heard that right. Mr. Most popular frame in the game as far as usage charts is getting vaulted next. And I've got plenty of build videos of him on the channel, but long story short, his second ability, Mesmer Skin, is the best tank ability in the game. If you use the augment mod, Mesmer Shield, it gives that tank ability to your teammates as well. So you're really strong. You're really powerful, honestly. As far as what he is being vaulted with, the Phantasma Prime is Revenant's signature weapon, and this thing is really good for Steel Path. Besides Acolytes, it's a really good. It's basically, so this thing has multi-shot on it. So the fact it's a beam shotgun means it can do lots and lots of heat procs on the enemy. And I've got a build like this meant for Melting Grenier. But yeah, it is bad against Acolytes because Acolytes have a status cap. They can only have 4 of a status proc on them for some of these specific ones like heat. So yeah, unless you're killing them with 4 heat procs, it's not going to really kill them. So this thing's meant for stacking up a lot of heat procs, not like big ones. So it's not good against Acolytes. But yeah, Corrosive Heat build really good. You can easily make it a Viral Heat build if you prefer that instead, just by switching the Shell Shock for Frigid Blast. Same thing, just Viral Heat instead of Corrosive Heat. I think Corrosive Heat is more effective most of the time. So this thing is really good. It's a prime weapon you can relatively easily farm. So yeah, these 2 things right here, you're going to want these as they are the next things to be vaulted. The Tatsu Prime is okay, it looks cool, but it's not really as important and a must-have as the Phantasma Prime and Revenant Prime himself, if you ask me. I really don't use, like, as you can see, I don't even have a melee arcane adapter unlocked on this thing, so if you want to get it, feel free, but even the devs have stated this stance does not feel the best to use. So it's more of a heavy attack weapon than anything. If they ever buff the stance to make it more fluid, maybe it would be okay with light attacks, but that has not happened yet. They might do it, though. So yes, guys, you want to make sure you get Revenant Prime. This is if we get raids in this game, like if the raids return to this game, this guy will be cheesing the raids. This guy cheeses Deep Archimedeans. I used him for Deep Archimedean the other day. It was really easy. So you want this character. He is only like 35 plat or under right now as far as platinum price, and he can do a lot more than just tank. His Reave ability is percent health damage, so that can be some pretty funny stuff if you build it right. Even his first ability in For All, a mind control that can spread the mind control to other enemies. He's got a crazy good augment for it called For All Pact. Every mind control enemy gives you increased primary damage, so your Phantasma Prime will be doing ridiculously large heat procs. And I'm not even showing the 4th ability right now. His 4th ability, if I have a build that actually has it, yeah, you can cheese the Granum Void and normal exterminations with this. He uses Dance Macabre, laser fingers everywhere. This can clear a exterminate mission faster than Mesa if you know what you're doing. So he's really powerful. He's one of the best frames in the game. He's getting vaulted in early August. So I'd say go out, get Revenant Prime, get the Phantasma Prime, and then, we have quite a long time, but you could maybe even start stacking up Syndicate rep medallions for Xaku Prime access in early August. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you found this video fun and helpful. If it's not Xaku, I would be very shocked because chronologically it should be Xaku next. And I think it should be like Yareli after that. But we'll wait for, hopefully that's not going to be like the holiday release for DE's sake, but we'll see. So see you guys next time. Appreciate all the support. Take it easy. Peace.